All righty, guys. Good week of work. We got 2 days left in this week, being able to prepare for basically 20 practices and then get into game week. We'll go through some special situations on Saturday, kind of mock game situations involving all our special teams, and then try to test the kids the best we can in some situations you don't always think about, and leave no stone unturned. So with that, I'll take any questions that you got.
How's Daniel's been since you named him starting QB?
JT?
Did JT Daniels?
Yeah, JT has been wonderful. I think he's stayed humble all the way through this thing. I know he's appreciated the competition and the continued guys who every day show up and push him. And he does a tremendous job of being very businesslike in this whole process, both spring and fall. And now he's in his position where he's getting ready to prepare a game. We actually started to put in the base game plan today for Fresno State, first and second down, and you can see, just laser-like focus. So I really like where he's at, and commended him for it, because I think he's doing a wonderful job leading our team.
In this time of constant quarterback maneuvering, did you talk with Jack about his future after you told him where he stood?
No, I've told every quarterback, it's always hard when you have four great quarterbacks on campus and you have the availability to. I've never had four, and my dad even told me, he said, this is pretty special, son. He goes, he remembers the time when he had Jim Kelly and Vinny Testaverde and Bernie Kosar in the same room, and he goes, it's hard when you got really good players and you got to tell them that, hey, you're in this position, this is your role right now. One of the things I tell each and every kid is, those 30 practices made each one better. Now it's our job as coaches and players to continue to progress. No matter what your role is, you star in your role, and you help your team any way that you possibly can while perfecting your game and perfecting your craft. And that's what I've told each one of the kids. I love each one of them. I've recruited each one of them, and I've got to get them ready for the next opportunity and their next step. So whether that's Jack, Matt, or Keaton, or JT, every day you show up and you coach everybody.
Do you have an expectation for his future with the program?
No, I don't. I know Jack is a great teammate, and he loves this team, and he loves his teammates. He loves USC. He gets his degree, which I'm so proud this semester. I know that's extremely important to him, and this team's important to him. He loves his brothers, and so, well, obviously when you just get news, it's got to settle in, and I'll say this: Jack Sears is one of the best men that I know. And one of the most honorable men I know, and one of the fiercest competitors I know, and we'll always support him.
Graham was really complimentary about Caden, and one of the best talents he's ever seen. Makes throws the other guys can't throw. Does he make throws that say JT can't make, for example?
I would say that we're very fortunate that these kids make the plays that they make, and obviously for a young person, Keaton is a very good talent. He does have some growth to continue to do, but it's exciting to, that's why you're at USC, and we've always been fortunate since 2001 on. I think every quarterback that's been here has been pretty dang special, so. But it's also since 2001 on you've seen a multitude of quarterbacks. And you've had the Matt Castles be here. That's pretty dang special too, as a backup, and so. You try to prep each and every kid ready for his opportunity. Every kid, all four kids can make all the throws. That's why they were given the honor of being in that competition. But Keaton's a great talent. I look forward to watching his future.
As far as the backup guy that comes in, both Jack and Matt have done that. Is it decided, for example, if something does happen to JT, gets a hit in the head or whatever, that the number 2 guy is the next guy in?
Well, right now as I listed them the other day, we have JT, and then it goes Keaton, Matt, and Jack in that order. And obviously, we're still repping right now 3 quarterbacks, and in individual we're repping all 4. In team situations, we're having the opportunity to rep 3 because you just have to be able to give more reps to the 1s and 2s, and Matt's seeing a little action in there too. But right now, that's the order. If for whatever reason JT was to go down, then Keaton would step in.
How do you decide to divide those reps and not just give a whole boatload to the JT?
The majority of it, as you look at about, I know you're not out there to be
Yeah.
able to see the team reps, but if we have a 20-play segment, JT's getting about 12 of them, and then he's getting the other 8. So it's a situation where you're always going to give the number one quarterback reps more, develop that chemistry with the ones and the twos, and then still while preparing Keaton and the rest of the quarterbacks for their opportunity if it comes.
We only saw that kind of the walkthrough series yesterday, and Vi was out there with the first team after missing all. Well, where does he stand, even though he's missed most of camp?
I'll give you that depth chart next Friday.
Okay.
But that's a hell of a try. I like that. You're getting salty. But no, right now, we're really working three backs a lot right now with Vi, with Steven, with Keese, and you still have the opportunity to throw Keenan in there, and we'll get Quincy back, I think, next week. So we've got a pretty good stable right now of very, very talented running backs that can go out there and perform, and it's great to have Vi back. He makes us better. The one thing that you learn in this game of college, especially when there's a possibility of playing 15 games, you better have 3 or more backs because they're going to get dinged. I mean, they're the ones that get hit over and over and over again, and at some point in time they're going to go down, and you've got to have a multitude of backs and not lose production.
With the cornerbacks, what you've seen so far, do you imagine when the season starts you're going to have 2 full-time guys out there, or will it keep rotating once?
I think we'll have some rotation, because they're so young. I don't know if any guy's ready for 80 plays, right off the bat or more, especially when you're playing the tempo teams. We do plan on playing multiple corners in that first game and let the kids get a feel for game action. There's been some kids that have really stepped up and done a nice job, and we feel confident they'll go in and play. But I don't think you'll just see 2 corners in that game. I think you'll see multiple go in there and get action.
How does it change practice going from giving guys who have won starting jobs more reps as opposed to having the open competition and having to look at everybody equally?
Well, you have 30 practices of letting everybody compete, and now it's time to get ready for a ball game. And to be able to do that, kids need to have reps within the game plan. And, so that's why we started that. When we came into Tuesday, we wanted a great Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday to really hone in on the first and second spots. Still giving the third a little bit of reps, but to be really hone in on that 1 and 2 position.
Can you have the reps and the game plan? Can you have the competitive physical reps and game plan together?
Say it again.
During that, when you go into the game week preparation, can you still do the kind of physical competition and still do the game reps?
Yeah,
and
I wish
do
you could see it. It's been about as physical at 3 practices as I've seen at all. And guys know that the depth chart's not out till next Friday, so they're all competing. Even quarterback-wise, they're out there competing and trying to outshow each other each and every day. In each position. It's been fun to watch the DBs battle and compete. It's been really fun to watch the offensive line honing in on their spots and the wideouts trying to define their role. Each and every position, that's what that field's for. And the last 3 days, I just got done commending them because it's been as good a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday as I've seen. It's been, it has not felt like a really normal game week. It feels like still camp, and they're going 1,000 miles an hour even today. So it's been a great week. All the way around. It's been a different week for us, to be honest with you, because first time we haven't had school this week, and so we've actually gotten some great work in both in strength and conditioning, getting in a little bit of extra rest, a little bit meeting time, being able to practice a little bit more. So it's been a really great week for us, and something being a semester system you really don't get. It feels like a quarter system, to be honest with you, but it's been a really, really special week for our kids.
Can you just get a quick
All right.
injury update? Any significant injuries out of practice this week?
Not that I know of, no.
Okay.
We've been, matter of fact, I got the injury card right here. That's as good as you could possibly